The opportunity. All right? So are there more people out there looking for an opportunity to have more energy, lose weight, change their blood pressure, or make more money? Okay? All the above, really. So the good news is we have a program that wraps them all together, but you got to understand one thing, okay? When you wake up every day, and the people that you know wake up every day, do you spend 8 to 10 hours a day working out, or do you spend 8 to 10 hours a day working? And what's the number one reason people give for not working out? I'm busy. Okay? I don't have time. All right? So you got to understand one thing. If I were to go down and ask you all to write your top 5 priorities on a piece of paper and pass them in, everyone says, well, my health is the most important thing to me. Okay? Baloney. Because most of you don't do anything about your health until you don't have it. Okay? And boy, then we're real excited all of a sudden to do something about our health. See, we're reactive when it comes to our health. We're not proactive. Okay? But what's of more immediate concern today is what? Paying bills, man. Money, car payments, house payments. See, this used to be about, let's get you into a better zip code. Let's get you into a nicer house. Let's get you into a nicer car. You know what it's about for a lot of people today? Let's keep you in the house you got. Let's keep you in the car you got. Okay? So you got to understand, this is a systemic problem out there. The economy has changed. Now, people think, well, we're waiting for the economy to come back. We look at the paper every day. Well, the economy's coming back. Is it? And if it's coming back, is it going to be the same old economy it used to be? No. Okay? Jobs are disappearing at a rapid rate. And they're not coming back. They're not. Now, some jobs will come back, but the ones we're used to aren't coming back. Okay? And so what people have to do in this economy is think forward. All right? You've got to have a hustle. I've been telling people, I've been talking to all over the country, you've got to have a hustle. You've got to have an A, B, a C plan. You've got to have different things working for you in this new economy because that's how people are going to be rewarded. Look at the statistics. Total credit card debt grew to $802 billion from $237 billion between 1990 and 2005. Let's see, it's 2009 now. Last time I checked, 2005 was boomtown. So look at what credit card debt was doing during the good times. Now, I don't even know what the statistic is in 2009, but do you think it's less than $802 billion or more? It's more, right? It's probably doubled or tripled since then. Okay? In fact, people are maxed out on their credit cards. They can't even pay their credit cards anymore. All right? That's the reality. Most people living paycheck to paycheck. In the United States of America, people come from all over the world, risk life and limb to get in here, and they get here and they go on to become millionaires. You know what the number one category of people become millionaires is today? People who weren't born in this country. You know why? Because they come here with a work ethic. Okay? They have to risk life and limb to get here, and when they get here, they go, this is easy. Okay? Isn't it sad that people are living paycheck to paycheck, and you talk to them about an opportunity, and what do you get? I don't know. I got to think about it. But people are afraid of getting out of their comfort zone and trying to do something different. You know why? They're afraid. They're afraid to fail. What if it doesn't work out? What are my friends going to think? Okay? But all that's thrown out the door now because guess what people are more afraid of? Losing their home, losing their car. All of a sudden getting up in front of a room and telling a testimonial doesn't sound so bad, right? Okay? A little bit easier than that. Okay? What's your plan B? How many people you think a few years ago when times were good sitting around thinking about, I should get a plan B. Economies expand, economies contract. Maybe the times are so good right now I should think about plan B. How many of us did that? 1, 2. Okay? So here's the thing. What's your plan B today? See, most people I talk to still have all their eggs in one basket. All right? And that basket's got more and more and more eggs in it. Okay? So here's the problem. If you've got all your eggs in one basket, you're in trouble. Because what if things change again? Right? Here's what you have to watch out for in today's economy. My wife and I were joking about this the other night. We call them the I used to's. See, we need to start thinking proactively. And that's all this is a plan B. Now, what are our other choices? Get a second job. All that does is suck up your time, right? Most second jobs you get aren't even worth the amount of money that they pay you. All they do is make you busier and busier and take you away more from the things that you really want, which is your family, your kids, and the things that are important to you. Start a franchise? Anybody in the room ever start a franchise? Okay, go ahead, raise your hands. You can admit it. Okay? We talk about you all the time, right? What franchise did you start? Subway. Eat fresh. Right? How much you pay for your Subway? Ballpark. $110,000. Great. How'd that work out for you?
Not very well.
Okay. What he told us was in the last meeting, he said, you couldn't make enough to feed a family off of one franchise, so you had to buy more. Get that. And people talk about network marketing, right? Here's Subway. Hey, 110 grand in the business. You're not going to be able to make enough money, so let's get you in a few more of these. Okay? Couldn't feed a family off $110,000. Start a franchise. We had some other people mention they started a franchise. Tough business. When you start a Subway and the guy who's making sandwiches, the sandwich artist, doesn't show up in the morning, guess where you're going? You're the sandwich artist for the day. Okay? When the person doesn't show up to clean the bathrooms and you own that Subway, what are you doing that day? Whatever it takes, man. Why? Because you just spent 110 grand and you're pissed off that you can't feed your family for 110 grand. Okay? So starting a franchise is not the answer. Start a business? Anybody in the room ever start a business? A lot of us, right? You know, most businesses fail, right? I mean, statistically, people always want to say, well, most people fail at network marketing. Most people fail at everything. So I guess that makes the network marketing average, because most people fail at everything. 90% of all small businesses fail, right? You know why they fail? You know why a small business fails? Because you're spending so much more money than you're making that you have to stop, okay? You know why network marketing, you know why people fail in network marketing? Because they quit. Because you can't fail. It's not costing you anything. You don't have $10 million worth of overhead like Pete, okay? All you got to do is make a decision to start and keep going and keep going and keep going and never quit. You know the problem? Most people quit. But they quit at everything. I was in the workout business for 15 years. You know what most people do when they start a workout program? They quit. Okay? How long does the average relationship last? I don't know if anyone's ever studied it. 90 days maybe, right? You get all excited about that new guy you're dating. Hey, girls, I met this new guy. 90 days later, he's the biggest idiot on the face of the earth, right? Can't believe it. Another loser. What happened? I got another one. Okay? People quit at everything. That's human nature. It's human nature to quit when the going gets tough. Unless you've got $110,000 on the line. Then what do? You keep going. Because you have to. Okay? The reason people quit network marketing doesn't cost enough to get started. Okay? We're going to talk to you about some packages here in a few minutes. The most you can start a business with is $1,000. Now, is $1,000 a lot of money? Only if you don't have it. It's only a lot of money if you don't have it. Because if you had $1,000, what would you do with it? Not much. Right now, if you don't have it, that's a lot of money. But $1,000, is that a lot of money to start a business? Is it a lot of money to start a business that can throw off a six-figure income? Okay, guy that brought me into the business, you're going to hear from him in a little bit. 5-6 months into this business, already making a six-figure income. 5 months, 6 months. You can't do that in a Subway, and you got to spend $110,000. See, so US Aloe is a great plan B. Why? Low startup costs, low risk, potentially very high reward if you don't quit. That's it. Low risk, high reward. Now, what do we know about most businesses? If you go to business school and you have an MBA, what do they teach you? High risk, high reward. They don't teach you low risk, high reward. That doesn't exist. That's opposite. Okay? Low risk, potentially very high reward with this company. Now, how does it work? Feel the difference, share the products. We've already talked about that. Okay?